Howdy, howdy, good evening. Tonight we're continuing in Hotel Architect. And we're continuing in the Black Forest. And gotta get out of debt. I'm hoping the casino is going to be our #1 way of being able to get out of debt. Hopefully. I mean, I do have the bar. That's going to be something that's going to be able to make money. But it really depends on cash flow. So my accommodations more than covers my loan. Let's see, that's 50. So that's an even 40. We'll just say that's even 30. So that's 60 right there. So there's 70. I mean, I am roughly making more money than I'm losing. So if I just stop spending for a few minutes. What was down there? That was the gym. I kind of wanted to make it where you go into the casino, you come out here to the bar, but also maybe make like right here. We might take out... Thinking of putting a stairway maybe right here. If I do that though, hold up. I think I want to move the sauna over one. So that it goes in line with this. Oh, we're... back in debt. I might make this be one of these things so it's kind of like 4. Or I could just put, I think I'll put the stairway here. Okay, what was the big... That still doesn't make sense why I'd be losing that much. Okay, we're down to 90. How many rooms do I have? I have 28 rooms. What kind of guests do I have? Sporties. I have sunbathers. No brats. Brats are where I need to get them in. But I need a 4-star to get that.
I be da.
Hold on. Okay, that's what I need to do is I need to upgrade their room. Upgrade the bathroom, I mean. Let's see, what does my critic think? So far, they're impressed by the attractiveness. Not so much on the refreshments.
Makonabuka.
And they're gonna check out. It seems like it was about mid, but I do need to upgrade the rooms, so that's. I think I can understand that. I think this is their taxi. Yeah. Specified channel, what? Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. They're gonna... Sometimes I really hate OBS. Okay. It's back up, but now because OBS had to do its thing, it's now... Of course, now the... Trying to confirm that I'm even online. Yep, that shows me as online. Yeah, so OBS ran an update which automatically just invalidated my stream key and made it so that my stream key was no longer valid, and I had to redo my stream key, which if I had it right then, I would have been able to enter it in before Twitch disconnected me, but I didn't have it right then, so... Alright, I'm gonna let it run, because we're just trying to get it out of debt. Which, what I need to do is I need to... Okay, they're not going to stay in those rooms. What I need is... I need to find out which room the... Which room the critic is staying at. Hey, Yellow Cat. And update that one. Yeah, you just missed the OBS hates me. Because it updated and decided I needed a new stream key. And there is something with more lights. Yeah, they added dynamic lighting to several items. Ooh, which you can kind of see over here. So that's cool. Okay, I am not understanding this. Because my accommodation... Okay, my accommodations was making more than this. This is flipped. Oh, my casino's making that kind of money. I might have to start over. Because this is not making... This is literally not making the same amount of money that I was making 2 days ago. I would like the... If I could get one that was way more... Out of curiosity, this one is... Yeah, I've only got the one save. I definitely want to redo this. So... Yeah, we'll take the abandoned cars. Put them right over there. Nobody should be going over there anyway. Out of curiosity, what's the range for that? Not too bad. I was hoping to get like a loan that would be like way more. Taking screenshots so I can see about possibly replicating, because I'm probably going to end up having to abandon this one. See, with that, I would think, with these numbers, I would think because the accommodation is making more than the loan. Between the accommodation and the restaurant. And here it's going to go up to 12. Yeah, I don't think I can get out of this. Wait, the only way I could do this, maybe... Okay, so they're in this room. No items available. So if I can upgrade this room... What's more debt? Wind turbine, yes. Install my wind turbine, guys. Okay. Okay, we're all riding on. The only thing I can do is hope that this is enough. I don't think that's gonna be enough for this run through, because he's just checking out. He would have to give me a 4-star, which then would allow me to get brats in, and brats would give more money. So let's, while I still have the funds for it, let's go ahead and upgrade this room. Okay. I really don't care about these rooms because these rooms are... But with my luck, this would be the room that they get appointed to. I can't afford it. Okay. How are you doing tonight, Yellow Cat? Thank you for the sub. I think someone subbed, but it doesn't tell me who. Just that someone subbed. You know, upgrading the bathrooms might have been the way to go, too. Upgrade that room, and we can also upgrade this one. Oh, we've got... Were we able to get all... I think we were able to get all of them. Yeah. Yep. If we're upgrading, let's upgrade these. That will mean that they are going to be charged more. I think I just woke up some people. Okay. That just means all of those rooms just became a little bit more expensive, hopefully. Shipping container. Yes, I would like that. Would have liked that about 3 in-game hours ago. Or 3 playtime hours ago. There we go. I mean, guest review themselves aren't too bad. Critics should be arriving tomorrow. Hopefully they get one of the upper rooms. One of these 2 rooms. They want the tanning bed, but I've got these things that they can go and hang out in. Maybe I might put a couple of those out here. much are these? 2,000. Should be able to do that. I should be able to. I should finish out this room too. I don't think it's gonna have. I don't think I'm gonna get under 1,000, 100,000. Nope. And that stuff is absolutely toxic. So we're gonna move some of this stuff around. See, as long as they don't go like right there, they should be fine. I might be able to actually afford this though. Two of those. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do this before. $120. I might. There we go. Get those to priority. Because that's going to be making it look a little bad, but that will give them...
I be da.
And then we'll be able to delete both of them. Or delete, we'll delete one at the last one once they're done. That's them. Okay. So that at least finishes the casino for now. I'll increase that. I'll increase it. I'll get like a roulette table or two over here. Ah.
Ira. See her?
This is his third time he's come in like a week.
Martin app?
Oh good, he's got the good broom again. Sleep quality was 4. Still probably going to be unimpressed with the seating. I do plan on upgrading the seating, but I think that particular upgrade is I need 4 stars to be able to unlock that. They gave me 5 stars on the bar. He docked me points on entertainment just because he fell. That's not my fault. He's literally walking away. Okay. There's my 4 stars. Okay. Yeah, that was my only hope. Or that was my hope because now I'll be able to get brats. Okay, because we're going to... I'm going to try to be paying this one back as hard as I can because... This one's got the higher interest rate, although these are also... Staff member retired. Who retired? Cleaner retired. Cleaner hired. Okay, how much am I getting from the land lease? 20,000, which is paying about half of the loan. Not quite half the loan. But look at that. Now I'm getting like 65,000 out of accommodations. Assuming that this trend holds. Yeah, I think the bathrooms were the big thing that were holding us back. Because this room, even though I mean, they're going to pay $2 something. Let's see. This room value is 64.
Hi.
But they're going to pay like 7,000 now. And I think what I want to do is rebuild till here up on this floor. Cash flow, okay. It went up, but not too bad. Because the casino is making at least a fair bit of money. I think it's safe to say that the casino has been a return on investment. I probably don't need one of the croupiers, but at the same time, how about you come over here? Okay. I saw we're under 100,000, so I'm gonna try to be looking at. This is literally like just crawling myself out of debt. 106. I could do. What I want to do is to get this to go down. Okay, it only went up to 165 under. Okay, not enough to take out of it again. Half of my expenditures are those loans. Yeah, they are addicted to that. Now we're back down to, oh, because we don't have luggage service and we don't have room service. Do I even have... I could... but I would only be able to afford it in very certain rooms, and this would be like... I need $800. Actually, I need $1,600. This would be like one of the 2 rooms that I would actually put this in. Okay. And down here, how much is this? $750. How much is it? Oh, that's $1,200. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to afford that. But we can call this guy in. Okay. Now let's go in. We're gonna get some bellhops. Hold on. Tobin, got it. Hire Tobin as soon as we can. Bellhop, we'll get Ollie. And Tony Two Paws. Okay, I'm gonna get those 3. That should be... We'll see how that goes with those 3 hires. See, I don't think I can do training.
God's the morning.
Yep, I don't have enough money for that. That would be another thing I would want to do. Yeah, we're gonna get the other 2. You'd be surprised how many of these bellhops come in and they are actually they're thieves. Not that one. It's this one was what I was wanting to get. I could only get 1. I might hold on that. Curiosity. Golf simulator is 3,000. Probably not gonna hit that. Popcorn is 1,100. I can't afford that, so we'll get this one. We're gonna move this over here. And then I don't need this one anymore, so then we just call these guys in. Oh, I've also got this bathroom I should have upgraded. That's okay though. I need my 4-star rating back. I think I'm gonna hold off on cashing out on my cash reserves until my balance gets below 100. Interesting how I'm looking at it, like how this has like a V and this has like 2 parallel lines. Same thing with this one. This has got a V and this has got, it looks like 2 parallel lines. So I wonder if there's a different... There's like 3 A's. Interesting. All right, pause. We're gonna cash out some of this. Go back here. He's not a chunk. And that's about all I can do is just get it down. And be very meticulous. I could sell some things. I know, like, I want to get rid of this building, but I'm not going to get any money back for the building. I would only get money back for the items. And I don't think that that's an effective use. I'm making more money by being able to rent them out. Yeah, that's like 5,000. So this should be like 20,000 a day. There's thief. That was fine. They're greedy, thief, and bad temper. Okay, let's cash that out. Go here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to... But that only went to 176 instead of 180 something. I just realized my otter wasn't up there. That's close enough to blue. No, I'm pink. Yellow cat is green. Never mind. I think I've only managed to snag the blue otter once. Okay, the brats are only like 22% enamored with this. And those are the only 4 items we can get for land leasing. Otherwise, I would honestly love to be able to get like multiple wind farms. All right, now I'm back to being able to get the brats again. The brats will pay more, they'll bet more, and they're going to get more expensive items. Okay, what does the casino look like? Okay, well, I'm going to be able to pay off something. Nope, I'm gonna have to do 5%. Okay. $5% it is. How much are these things worth? 900. That's not worth a lot. Here's what I'm thinking though. Just in the meantime, because I will eventually replace these. Wait. No, that was fine. We're going to get rid of these. I know this gets rid of a really nice seating out here. But see, that's 2,000. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 8,000 right there. That's like at least 15,000 right there. How much are these? 300. The hedges are 100. Ooh. Have them come in and reclaim a few things. Ooh, that was a risky cash out. I can put these back in. But these are like 300 a piece, so 3 of those is 1,000 roughly. There. You know what? Not too many people go for this thing either, so we're gonna take that out. For right now. Actually, take it back. We're gonna move that so that it's right there, and I'll put the golf thing right there. I've got one more. What are these worth? 1,500 a piece? Sell them. I wonder if... What's 2, 4? Yeah, we could do... something like that. Hold on, let's... Okay, paid off that one. I'm wondering how much of a difference does this make? Not a lot of difference. See, these are the couches that I want to put out there anyway, so... Sorry, what if we do... Yeah, I don't have enough money. Figured that. Okay, how much is this thing going to be? 70,000. I need one of those things out there. Yeah, I think the only way I would be able to do that is if I actually blocked it. And if I actually blocked it would mean that I would have to undo this balcony, put down new flooring, and I don't have the money to do that. Oh, send them on their way. I'm gonna make... Yeah, we're less than 50,000. Yeah. My casino's in trouble. I'm gonna have to deposit money in it. Yep. House is about to go bankrupt. so under 100,000 already. Of course there's a waste management issue. This is because I went under the recommended. Can I? No, I need at least 89. I'll be able to get there, I think, today. It still doesn't get me over the recommended amount, but okay, never mind. I was not able to get. Guys, stop winning. I think we're going to delete this one. Because then I have just enough for all the tables to have someone. Let's see, for guests, we have a 14, 4 brats. We're gonna get one thing for entertainment. Can afford it. Let's also place the item out there. Okay, we could do this right here. I want to kind of switch this around a bit. So that I can do that real quick. Because it does get congested in here. And yeah, we'll get Bell Knox. I think that was it. Send them home. We're fixing to need another.
Okay, FC hook. Lift it.
That's way more expensive than this one. Okay. So 4.24 is more than what we're doing. So if I take this, we would be able to 100% pay this one off. Pay that off. 83. I need 83 to make that one. Wow. Just gonna pay that.
Schwarfels.
Hold on, is there anything else I can get for these guys? And we'll get Johnny Ripple. It gets us 3 bartenders, and if I need to, I can always truncate that down. Oh my gosh. We're actually in the positive. This one's a higher interest rate, but this one's a larger payment. We should. I'm gonna get rid of those 2 chairs. I'll eventually add those in, but for right now, let's add some of the nice seating out. Yeah, I want to be able to add one up here, one over here. All right, hold on. I want to see. Oh, I'm back in debt anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, that lighting is giving me inspiration for something else, but I think that's something I want to do in a sandbox mode where I can basically just put it on unlimited money and then not have to worry about this. Dare I ask how my... Okay, okay. It's doing fine. $160 would just be like a 10% payment on both of these. Yeah, cash flow. What's my cash flow on this? We're just gonna grab those two. So this is either got to be in the positive or at least like no more than like minus 20 or above. I think even more than that, like minus 25. No. Minus 15 and above. So I'm still high risk, but I might, as long as I'm getting those 4 stars, I'm good. Due to slow service. They just need to be more accommodating. I really want a lower interest rate. Because I would effectively be trading this one for this one, or this one for this one, and this interest rate is just higher. This is just like 0.04%. I will say the only thing that I don't like about the loan system in this game, and this is probably my only negative about the game, is every other time, like, you don't necessarily have, like, there's the interest, but there's a set repayment. Like in 2 Point Museum, for instance, you borrow a loan and it just automatically takes it out. And I mean, granted, they will take your exhibits if you can't pay, but I think that's only happened to me, I think 2 or 3 times that I've played that for like a year. Check the casino. Well, now that we're getting brats, none of the brats are playing, so we can bump this up to 1500. And we'll bump one of these up to 1250. No, wait, hold on. I'm gonna pick which one. Not that I picked which one on the... That's 500. This is 1500. This one is now going to be 1250. And really, I want these to be, because this is probably where most of the backpackers are going to be. So I could keep one for the backpackers, and one of these, I could bump this one up to like 150, but I mean, how are they really doing? The slot machine's not my big money maker. The blackjack's my big money maker. Okay, what's my new... I mean, that's slightly, but that's a better interest rate. How much is this thing worth? 1600. We only need one of these. Okay. She just threw her trash on the floor. What is this? Oh, they moved the signs to their own. 1, 2, what is this? I think that's maybe the most recent items I put down. Okay, let's see what the new loan is going to be. That's honestly not better. I want something like 1.5 million at like 0.5%. Hey, but we moved from high risk. Never mind. We moved from high risk to just risk to back to high risk. Okay, these did not accomplish what I wanted them to. So we're gonna get rid of these. I think ultimately what I'm gonna need to do is I'm gonna need to build this as an as a separate enclosure. I might still be able to have this because I mean that's what these are. Because what I'd love to be able to do is to have this be like a nice little patio area that people can sit in, and it's just a nice little garden. Okay, not a bad idea. It's doable. I just need the money for it. We do that. We're going to delete all of these. I'm hoping this isn't going to affect up here because I still want that to be a deck anyway. You need to remove items before being able to build here. It might be... There we go. I want to put these in. I can fit 4 in. Okay, I'm at least gonna finish this little area. Four. And then we're going to add a door right here that is no guest access. Move those there. Oh, those are different ones. That's okay. I can live with that. And then we're going to pause. Three of those, and then we'll do... Move that right there. And I want... another door right here. We're gonna paint this up kind of nice. At least so it's not... Yeah, we'll do that. And then for walls... You. How are you? Should we could do brick in here or stone? We'll do black tile. There we go. Let them have a We are trying to get myself out of debt. Okay, now how did that go? Okay, now this went from being meh to actually being pretty good. And I might... put those back in. It's a light wall. Interesting. Yeah, they added a lot of light features. Yeah, I had to take all of these out because I was losing money and I just needed just a little bit more funds, and I think I have enough that I can put these back in. One there. Go for outdoors again. Oh wait, hold on. No, if we do outdoors, we can afford it. This is going to be one of the things that once we can get an upper crust, if we can just get an upper crust to come in and look at it, that will get that one. I think they can still reach that. So what I'd like to do is put another one there, and then that's going to be the bar effectively. Okay, send them away. Okay, how is casino doing? Okay, we're gonna cash a little bit of this out. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do. 334. Okay, so if we can... Oh no, I know what I had those two there. I'll put a couple more water fountains there. We'll put this like right there. I don't want to get too close to this because I've got all of that going on. Okay, let's see. Days until retirement. Who's got the least? Okay, I think I'm honestly, I'm gonna how are they make so little? Oh, it's because they're trained. That's what the deal is. Well, he retires in 2 days, so I'm just gonna let him go. Slow bar service. You have 3 lines. So yeah, this is cool. They added this lighting effect. Which is really cool. Okay, what's my casino at? Not recovered from when I took all that money from it. There we go. We're starting to get a little bit more. Yellow cat. And we're going to pause right now. Okay. Okay, if I do 10. Okay, I've got roughly $42. I'm leaning towards this one because this one's harder to save up the money. This one has a higher interest, but this one is also more. So we're gonna do that one. That's gonna skyrocket back up. Ooh, 15 stream streak. And I did add all this stuff back in, but it's because they're premium items, and that allows me to gets me towards this goal, really. Yeah, because all of this is beautified. Especially a nice little garden here, which is what I wanted. I had to enclose this space, so this space is really ugly. They don't like going in there, but it is what it is. Now, maybe I can do something here, like maybe some plants or something. Once I can get down that far. Let's just see something. Okay, so that would be like a 2 and 2 and a 3. So I could do this one. Actually, we really haven't done this. I think I'm gonna do this one. They've got a lot of different colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, yeah. I think we're gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna cash out just a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna have enough to do the big thing that I want. It's 3. That gives me 2 more. That one and that one. There's Adam right there. see, so we can view them over here. They're putting in flowers. This number's gonna be going up as we get through. Okay, so for today, we're gonna be able to get this one paid a little bit further. You know, and they don't really want to be going on here, so we might as well just get rid of these. And when I can add, when I have the money again, I'll add something like this. Where do I want to have those? I don't know. For right now, I just want to get that up. Copy that. Yeah, not enough for 3. How much is this? 900? Almost there with the outdoors. Okay, I think this is pretty much done. We do I don't like that. I'm fine with that. Let's put in tulips. I should do that on the other side. Move that right there. I might end up getting rid of those. And there. Just add that just to fill in that space. feel like I should have something there, but I don't know what. Not that one. I want this one. And we have that. Need a 3 there, and we'll put the yellows right there. Two plant right there. Wait. I put that one back. Okay, no, I want this one. There we go. That should get me my 500 outdoor tiles. Hold on. Now we've also got I'm gonna pay that one off. Hey Magnus, how are you? We are working on trying to get out of debt from last time. Let's see. I think I might still have some upgrades we could do. Ooh, we could do luxurious bedding, that seating, and we can unlock the spa. So we've got all of those now. How much of these? That goes +4. Well, maybe that's not quite enough. We'll do that and send them on their way. Do I have another big statue like the Brothers Grimm? I don't think I do. Oh, we do have Lord... Okay, okay. We'll do the Lord Cathar over here. How much is he? Or maybe not. If I ever get the money, we'll do Lord Cathar over there. But means I'm gonna have to get one heck of a loan. What are they complaining about? Room service. Yeah. Upgrade, upgrade. But over here, we're gonna switch this out to a 4-poster bed. And same thing here. I could start thinking about upgrading these. Don't know if that's worth it though. And we've got an ad fixing to start. $800. Okay, that upgraded all of my rooms. Well, all the rooms that mattered. Almost. I just had 2 more rooms to upgrade. So the comparison is like this person paying $733. This person. Not a fair comparison because that changed it mid. But this room is worth 46. This room is worth 43. So not a whole lot, honestly.
Akira churu.
Okay, what room are they in? Good. They're in the good room.
Ada. Hatida huda.
Kufigigi.
Aisato hakadabu.
Big Herman Nerfa.
Do we have the ability to change these out now? No.
Akarabu.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get dinged on that. Okay, so maybe I need... Let's get you. I just realized they're right above the... Right above the dance floor. Okay, we're gonna play around with this once we get to about 11 o'clock. Because at midnight is when it resets, all the bills get paid. So I'm trying to get as close to as possible so I get as much money as I can. And we'll go about right there is good. So we'll cash out to there. What can I pay off? I can make a payment to her here. Okay, to put that in perspective, we have gotten the debt ratio from 66 down to 47. There is some of my... Yeah, this was Viper's idea to make them use the maze. These are backpacker rooms, and over on this side is a bathroom. And I've still got 2 bedrooms to upgrade. They've got a small laundry here. They don't really need the towels, but that's okay. They've got them. It's a copy from this one, where they also don't need the towels, but they have them. That... They got premium and everyone else. Oh no, this one also has premium. I was gonna say, no one's using the gym. Yeah, they dinged me on the room service. But at least that doesn't cause me to lose a star. Be good. We can copy this right here. Another one right there. It's 487. I should make like, I'm not gonna have enough to be able to do anything. I should make like a little garden out here. We'll just have no, we'll take that back. How much are these? 400 a piece. I'll do one there. Can I afford one there? I can. How much were these? 203. You know, I think I'm going to do those instead. I say as I realize I'm going to have who is still practicing in a dirty hotel. You know, I'm still trying to get out of debt, Viper. Got the pretty little bird or bees. Well, I have the bird. Well, I can't afford it right now, but I do have it. Those brats are bleeding me dry. Okay. I should not pull any money out of my casino. I might have to get rid of these things for right now. Birds and bees, I thought it was something with flowers and bees. Yeah. Maybe I can put like the bird thing here. Outside. Where is it? Yeah, I want to do these things. Okay, I want to wait until it's like 11 and then I'll pause it again. Actually, wait a minute. If I go in, delete those 3 things, call these guys. I might actually have that much money. Okay, no, I'm not gonna have that one. All right, that's fine. Or can I afford to pay anything back? We're gonna do 20,000 there. And I want to do these flowers. Do these. Okay, and they can go home. So they have this nice little thing, and we'll even... You know what? I might even give these guys windows. See how generous I'm being? I was able to finally finish the casino. I did take out a couple of... I took out one of the spins. I don't like seeing those okay. Okay, we've recovered. I'm not going to take anything out until we're like... Got plenty of money on that. I did get all 4 of the land lease items, and they're far enough in the corner that nobody's affected by them.
Ira!
Hotel does need to be cleaned. How many cleaners do I have? I have... Yeah, I've got plenty of cleaners. They just need to work harder.
Hi.
Wait, which room are you getting? Yeah, you got that one.
I know.
Looking for a bathtub. Why don't you go to your bedroom? He went all the way down to the gym to change so that he could go to the bathroom. Or so he could take a bath. Darn it, I got so preoccupied with watching him, I completely forgot to check my loans at the end of the day. Yeah, we started at like, I think 1.6 and we're down to just 1 million. So honestly, that's not too bad. Is I feel like this would go really well like right here. Yeah, 4 stars, got it. Also add a trout right there.
Hi.
What was your complaint? Experiencing a low cleanliness area. And I think this one might be the only one we get to. Let's look at that. We'll cash out maybe twice. And I can't get, okay, so I'm not going to be able to get the upper crust until I can effectively get out of debt because I need the money to be able to build a spa. Unless... can't build a spa outside. Absolutely. You know what? I'm genius. I could do the spa up here. Okay, I do want to do the spa down here, but I might be able to get a little bit. Well, I really don't want to get rid of the Brothers Grimm because that thing is $70,000. I've also got plans on how I want to revamp these. I would like at least one of everything. Okay, we're going to see. I'd love to be able to put that on the balcony. Do that. We're gonna close it for right now. Okay, this is the money I've got to work with. Get one of those. Let's get water, water. Oh, can't afford that. Okay, but you know what? It gets me a spa. I'm good with that. It's not the exact layout I want. It's only temporary until I can build the thing. Because I need to get... And what I need to do is I need to get upper crust people in here. Unfortunately, the only rooms I have that's going to accommodate them is this room that has 58 squares. And this room that has 58 squares. These are absolutely filthy. What am I paying my cleaners for? Apparently not to clean. Have I trained my staffs? I don't have money to train my staff. I can afford to do one thing a day. I did have some staff trained earlier, and they cost money, so I'm gonna move these around like that. Yeah, send them home. I can't afford to put anything else in there. I might grab one of these and copy them and just put them like actually this is 3, so I'll probably take this one and just copy it all the way down. Oh. I was like, why is nobody using my spa? You just have to build a spa so you have money. Yeah, well. Okay, maybe I should have specified that I have priorities that don't involve training people. Let's copy this. No, it was going to be this one I was going to copy. Copy that right there, and then I kind of want to do this one. I wish well, is there a way? Yes, there is. Do that. Perfect. So do that over here. Copy that. Just like so. There we go. Okay. Now, who am I supposed to... Oh, I should be training my cleaning people. Okay, let's look at... I want cleaners specifically. Who has a lot of time left? You. You're gonna get mopping master and vacuuming specialist.
Coco. Shui.
See, now he's gonna cost more.
Ashumana dubu. Persibidi wa.
Yeah, I'm not training anybody that's got less than 10 days left.
Asada. Hasadabu?
What do they have? They have burnout prevention. We could do recycling expert.
Ashumana dubu.
Okay, let me see. Staff. I prefer longevity and speed walking first. Longevity because of reasons, and then speed helping and other tasks. Oh, like this one? Yeah. Freeze the days until remain tired. Allows the staff to remain working for you indefinitely. Yeah, but I would do that. Honestly, I would do that for the people that, like, Tobin over here. I would consider doing that for him. So like we do that one and then give him a speedy room service.
Hibadu.
Ashumanadubu.
Where do I have for my
Doomadee.
chefs? He's got 6 days, 22, and 10. Plate frisbee? With championship level frisbees, this chef throws clean plates perfectly onto the shelf.
Sega.
Okay, well, we'll do that and plate frisbee. Overclocked dishwasher. Fine-tuned dishwasher for maximum performance, reducing the wash time by 50%. Sure, we'll do that.
Ohili.
I think I'm fine with letting them go.
I know.
Let's call those in so they can go in and fix these up. One of the staffs has ruled by...
Excellent work. As you may already know, completing this scenario requires finishing all objectives, including the bonus ones. One thing is certain, if you succeed, you'll become even more legendary than the Black Forest itself.
Oh, one of the cleaners was? Okay. I'll go check. I got this person. Needs to do that. Okay. Send them on their way. One of the cleaners.
Sabata.
Here, we'll just do it this way. Cleaner.
Chewy.
Which one is the ruled by fear? The one where they're on top of each other. Okay, who's got that? You. Bye. Oh, you know what? You've got 2 days left. You don't get unemployment now. Okay, we'll just... There. See, and she instantly gets to work. Okay. Well, they're literally like sitting on top of each other. Having 3 bartenders is kind of a waste for most of the time, but when it gets busy, they are slammed. Oh no, what will you ever do without the room service? Yeah, the last time, you know, they might have stayed in a room that didn't have the room service. I might not have space for room service in all of these rooms. It is a... I think I have to get rid of the mini bar. Effectively, this room and this room are the only 2 that have room service. Either that or with some of these rooms, I can get rid of these. This room doesn't even have one. We'll just move him right there. Okay, well, we've gotten up to 4 stars. We are slowly crawling out of debt. I mean, we've cut this one in half. More than half. I think this one started at like 750. This one started at like 600, 500 something. I think this one was one I got this time. This one I've actually paid off and got a new loan. And we went from like 66 or 67 debt ratio to 46. And I've actually unlocked all of these because you unlock stuff for your playthrough, not your, or you unlock it for your entire game, not necessarily a single playthrough. So I've technically already gotten the objective of complete all bonus objectives. I started with that one. When I get 100,000, I want to get a Lord Cathar here. And you know, now that I've got the outdoor tiles achievement, I'm probably not going to do any more decorating with them. Oh, someone's in the garden. Oh, that's too hilarious. I gotta take a screenshot of that. The bird next to the birdhouse is thinking everything's beautiful. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I forgot I need to upgrade those last 2 rooms. Okay, I'll keep working on upgrading those. I'm not too concerned. Okay, what do I have for the casino? Ooh, I have... That's as much as I'm willing to go for that one. What can I pay off? I think this one, because that one's the hardest one to pay off. And just get a bonus payment in there. All right. Well, I think this is where I'm going to have to leave it for this week. So I'm going to be back on Sunday with... I'll be back Sunday with 2 Point Hospital. Be back in Black Forest on next Wednesday. Hopefully, because all I need to do is get 5 stars. And let me see real quick. The last critic review, Yeah, I just need to make sure that she gets room service. He or she gets room service. That's really it. Everything else is fantastic. They're just mad because my people are carrying luggage up for everyone else. So if we can get that, we can get Black Forest done. And then I'm probably going to go on a little bit of a hiatus on Wednesday evenings. Just because I need to take some time for me, have a little bit of a break during the summer, especially when it gets hot, because it can still be hot back here. I have like a couple fans going. And yeah. But Wednesday, or sorry, and it'll probably just be like for a month. It'll just be like for a couple weeks. I like this little garden. I wish they would actually use it. Got some nice little sitting area. I could put another Lord Carther there. Oh, there someone's using it. All right. That is going to do it. We're going to finish out this day. And then I think I'm going to call it a night. Just to see on the off chance that I can somehow... Yeah, I saw that coming with the casino. I need to stop touching the casino. Ooh, we're down to 37. Might be the only one I'm gonna get. That's okay. As long as I can pay off something every day or pay it down a little bit every day, I think I'm gonna be doing good. All right, so let's save. We're gonna create new. And go back to the main menu. So thanks for hanging out. And we're going to raid. Misfit is doing Water Park Simulator. Although I don't know how much longer she's going, because she and I usually stream about the same time. But we'll go ahead and raid her. So it'll be lots of fun. I know that that's a crazy game. And I will see y'all next time. Again, 2 Point Hospital on Sunday. And next Wednesday, we'll be back with more Hotel Architect, trying to somehow finagle ourselves through the finish line. Hopefully without debt. So see y'all next time.
In the water where they play again, blue water stands beneath the rain, swirling currents full of charm. Nature's rhythm keeps them warm. Tiny bubbles rise and gleam, diving deep into a dream. Blue tail wonders flip and swim, moonlight jokes on every whim. Otters in the blue they glide, waltzing waves and ocean's pride. Sapphire fur and laughter free, in this world they hold the key. rich with gleeful cheer, stories whispered ear to ear. In the blue they twirl and soar, magic hides beneath the shore. Day and night they weave a spell, playful tales they love to tell. Rainbow fish their closest friends, in the blue where joy depends.